President and your party. You have sidelined those that can give you good advice. You have closed yourself and fenced yourself with people that are greedy, with people that do not think what job you are doing. They are after what they are getting from you. Now today, you will be very much ashamed, and it's very pitiful for a head of state, a leader of a government, a president of a country to be treated the way you were treated in Dylan last night. And the worst part, that is where you call yourself your bedroom. Because you say, being a Southerner, your bedroom is Southern Legion. But Nsundu has never done what Dylan did yesterday. North Korea, Nzuzu, has never done what Dylan did to you. Now, the final nail on your coffin, get me right, not your coffin of death, but coffin of politics, has been nailed yesterday by Dylan. Your bedrock, where you say it's your strong base, that's where you receive the final nail of your political career. Mr. President, if any of the police officers, any of the military, any of your ministers advise you that you should arrest or molest the way you have done with people in Dylan today, you should sack them. Because they are creating more animosity, they are distancing you far from the people. Because politics of Malawi, if you talk about politics of Malawi, we are talking about Dylan. You use the propaganda of Nsundwe because those are from Central Region. You use propaganda of Nzuzu because those are from Northern Region. You thought Southern Region was stupid. Today, it has proven that Malawi as a whole don't like you. And I want to be open here. It's not because they hate you as Mr. Mutharika. They hate you as a president who has failed to run the country, who has failed to do what the people expect of you. Instead, you ran Malawi from 2014 on propaganda until today. Because last night, I saw Malawi Broadcasting Corporation announcing that people from Dylan, they had to block the road for them to talk to you, but because it was dark, you had to come back home. That is stupid and nonsense propaganda. Because you think MBC will be heard. I don't know who is going to listen to that propaganda. Because there's Times TV that will report as he is on the ground. There's Zodiac radios that will report as he is on the ground. Then there are phones. That's first-hand information. Because people are taking pictures right on the scene. And I'm sure radio stations took it from people. Mr. President, it has never happened to Gamzobanda. It never happened to Bagiri Mluzi. It happened a bit to Bingu Mutharika, your brother. It never happened to Joyce Banda. But it has happened to you. And this is a sign. This is a sign, a signal that your time in office is over. You may hate me or like me. You may hate Muvi Wachilungamo or like Muvi Wachilungamo. But this is the reality that we have been talking all along. The best we could have done now, don't let anyone lose life. Don't wait anybody be arrested. Because today you use the laws that you can easily twist. That I heard the report saying the people from Dylan have acted a crime of treason. Are we insane, we Malawians? Are we insane, those of us that see? Are we insane to twist what happened yesterday into treason? I'm sure for 7 now, if not 8 cases, the Supreme Court of Appeal has opened the eyes of all of you who tell yourself that you studied law. I wanted to say something here. And this must be clear to all of you people that are trying your best to defend wrong. Wrong will always be wrong. Wrong has always been wrong. And wrong will always be wrong. It will never be right. Wrong will never be right. Never. Therefore, you will rather release all the people that you arrested yesterday night and those that you arrested today. We heard a report from whether it's DBP party saying you are not going to supply water, you are not going to supply electricity, you are going to punish them, people of Ndilande location. You are just adding fire on top of another tank of fuel. Because Ndilande, my home, will not laugh at you. You will rather ask the politicians of the past. If you are not welcome in Ndilande, you are not welcome in Malawi. If you are chased in Ndilande, you are chased in Malawi. And your time out of office is nigh. Movie number 6. In 2019 elections, because this is some of the answers that will give you a tip of why Malawi has gone to this extent. A tip of telling you why Malawi is where it is today. Because politicians, you point fingers at each other. You even kill each other. We saw the secret meeting that ministers were making last week, that you should kill 5 people. They forgot to put this one because it's also your enemy. But we want to tell you what has gone wrong and why Malawi has gone to this extent. We will tell you the base, the key that has made Malawi to be where it is. It is elections of 2019. The elections of 2019 on 21st May is the cause of all this. Court gave you an eye-opener that you need to fire my electoral commission because that is the organization that has destroyed our nation. Because they wanted to use whatever they had in their mind to back a candidate they wanted due to maybe theft of money or due to some generosity that you have given them in the past 5 years. They messed up the nation. And today, Malawians, I'll tell you this again. For us, if we are to blame anybody, if there is anybody who should answer treason case in Malawi, it is Mrs. Jenny Ansah and 10 commissioners. Because each and every court, Constitutional Court, Supreme Court, Malawians, tradition, custom, culture, they have all judged against my electoral commission. If my electoral commission had conducted these elections of 2019 in a manner that Justice Anastasia Sosa has done before, there could be no destruction of property. There could be no loss of life. There could be no downfall of economy. There could be no divisions and tribalism that we have seen in the last 6 or 7 months, as from 21st May, 2019. I think it's a year now because it's May to May. We were in May when this flaga started, and we are in May again. Today, 8th May, Malawi has been destroyed in 1 full year because of Malawi Electoral Commission and Jenny Ansah. And today, we appeal to President Peter Mutharika. Elections are going to happen on the 2nd of July, whether you like it or not. And I've heard, if it's true, that the very same voters' roll that voted in 2019 is the one that will vote again. No more registering children. If you look at the situation, DBP, you must know that I believe this moment, leave politics aside, leave whatever you've done, but look at the country. Because there's no way the Constitutional Court judges, Supreme Court of Appeal can be against you because they hate you. But they are looking at the rules and the volumes of our jurisdiction. So you cannot run away. After today, try to build Malawi. Try to fix the country, Mr. Mutharika. From today, fix the country. Don't create more war, because we heard you want to cause war. You want to start violence that many people will be killed, including those that are opposing or that want to take your position. You are a Democrat if you do that, because you don't take over those that want to succeed you in a democratic dispensation. If you were a king, obviously you could kill all those that wants your throne. You could kill everyone. So it shows what type of life the heart you have. Mr. President, let us look at this here together. In 2019 elections that was rigged with TPEX by MEC, and it's the prime cause. The rigging, the TPEX, that's the prime cause of all the distress, the anger, the anguish, the hate, the loss of trust people have developed against Mr. Mutaliga, even the destruction of the country. It is because of the TPEX of 2019 by Mrs. Jenny Ansah. And without even asking questions or whatever, there are bullets. The Constitutional Court has exposed that this is the cause of all the troubles we face in Malawi. The Constitutional Court exposed that. People demonstrated against the same. Lives and properties have been destroyed. Instead of fixing this, he went on blaming opposition parties. And this is what has angered citizens in Malawi, Mr. President. This is why everyone is angry with you, DPP. This is why all of you are against you. I mean, this is why all of you are hated by everyone.